Hey ladies, Jazzy here. I am feeling much better and I am ready for us to continue moving forward in our educational endeavors for the Women on Weights program. So now we're going to be working on phase 1 of our training program. So once you ladies finish with me, you're going to have to create a program for yourself. The best way to do that is to start from level 1. Level 1 does not necessarily mean that it's easy, it's just the style of training. So when we work with phase 1, we're building up our foundation so that we're very solid. So think of your body as like a house. If your foundation isn't strong in your house, then your house will crumble. Same concept with our training program. So we want to work on stabilization, and we want to make sure our stability, mobility, and flexibility is on point before we progress into movements such as the barbell, which we're doing this week. So when we want to do that, we're looking at improving our muscular endurance, we're enhancing our joint stability, we're increasing neuromuscular efficiency, as well as improving our posture and our movement quality. So as we're focusing in stabilization endurance, we're looking at an intensity that is low to moderate. So you want it to be about 50 to 70% of your 1 rep max. For example, if I can only bench press 100 pounds one time, 50 to 70% of that would be 50 pounds to 70 pounds. And that's what I would use as my weight in that stabilization endurance phase of training that I'm currently working on. And then I want my volume to be a higher amount. So I'm working anywhere between 1 to 3 sets of 12 to 20 reps with a very slow tempo. So we're looking at 4 seconds of being in the eccentric, 2 seconds in the isometric, and 1 to 4 seconds in the concentric. So what that means is if I were to bench press, I would go 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it for 1, 2, and then come back anywhere between that 1 to 4 count back, okay? And we want to put ourselves in a situation that is stabilization focused. So whether that be using the TRX, single arm, on a Bosu ball, on a stability ball, bottoms up with the kettlebell, the sky is the limit. So as you're focused, remember phase 1, you're working 1 to 3 sets of 12 to 20 reps with a very slow controlled tempo, and you want to do it in a controlled, chaotic environment where you have to balance or stabilize yourself, okay? This is what you're going to focus on. And when you're doing phase training for your programming, anywhere between 3 to 8 weeks for each phase, and then you can move on to the next one, which we'll go over next week into phase 2. But this is what you'll do, phase 1, creating yourself a program. And if you want to see progress, you have to work out at least 3 days a week of resistance training, okay? And at the end of the day, if you're not losing weight, that means you're not in a caloric deficit.